What is this? More hunters. I was actually starting to think that I wouldn't see any more. This is very near my base. I don't know that it's closer, but oh yeah, look at that guy just standing there. He's got a little bit of this base started. Now the other hunter actually has a friend now, and their base is getting a lot bigger. In fact, they just cut me down a couple days ago, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to get revenge on them. And now I got a new guy showing up here. Oh boy, I gotta get back to the base, kind of fill you in on some things that have been happening. Okay, so recently, or at least since the last time you were here, I was going around trying to gather a whole lot of things. Now, you know, yeah, this is new, I'll get to that in a second. But you know that I had the shotgun, I had a rifle, I had lots of shotgun ammo, a pick, I had quite a few good things, and I was carrying them on me. Well, anyway, I ended up dying not too far from here, which was unfortunate, but not that big a deal because you get your stuff back, or at least that's what we believe happens. And I have died and got my stuff back, but I basically died right down there, and my stuff was gone. I actually spent an entire day in this whole area there, just scouring it, just slowly walking, trying to make sure I couldn't have potentially, just somehow missed it, or that it didn't drop some distance away from where I actually died. But I knew exactly where I died. I knew the exact point. Even when I died, I laid there a minute and was like, yeah, okay, right by this tree. Yep, I know right where this is. Nothing. It was gone. So I lost everything. It was devastating. Now, I have been out gathering some more things, so while I haven't fully recovered, I do have quite a bit of good things going on, I guess. I've regained a number of things, and I could probably have remade the gun and everything at this point, but I've been gathering enough stuff that I think I should be able to make the workbench, which I want to do. You can see I did get the mass up to 121, just above what we needed. We've got 750 power easily, so let's get the workbench started, and we're going to get that down. Now, beyond that, actually, let's bring this back up. I do want a base light because it's been really dark. And you can see we do have the materials for that as well. We do need some more power and mass again. That's really not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and start this up. That's probably not going to get us there. I don't think I have any... I don't have any more biofuel, though. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's turn that off. I'm realizing that's not very efficient. This thing will actually fill up power. You can see 0.33. It's going to do it on its own up to 500. So me running this right there, not a good idea. Once it gets to 500, this goes to 0. It won't do anymore. So I really, if it's below 500, I should never be running this. So let's not do that. Let's see. Now, let's see, as of the time of this episode, there's currently only the 7th episode out right now. I think that's right. So anyway, these are things you guys have probably been telling me. I was thinking about it earlier and thought, you know what, I shouldn't be using the power in that way. And you guys probably will have said this by now. So let's see, we have the station to put down, right? Whoops, it's not going in there. Let's grab this guy. Oh, that's how that happened before. I was wondering how my light got in there before. Okay, here's the workbench. Let's get this down. I think what I'll do is maybe put it under the stairs, because that's space I'm not using very effectively, right? Okay, let's check this out. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so we have a weapon, 3 sections here. That's for an upgrade. We can craft. Oh, look at this. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So we can even craft ammo casings. Here's where some of that other metal comes in handy. Okay, very cool. We can make the guns. We can make a grenade. Okay, cool. So we've got this guy. Let me just look one more time. Yeah, okay, so making the ammo is going to be a thing that we can do. Now, I was running the refinery for a while as well, and so I do have 26 iron fragments. What I wanted to see was, I can't remember what this took. Okay, so we could actually do this too once power comes out. It's been days, or it had been a number of days since I saw a locked box, but recently I found 2. So a key has been something I've really been wanting to make. Let's check this again. 250 and 50. Now we're gonna have to get the mast to 50 in order to get that light. The power will get up there eventually. So we'll have to throw some things in here if that's something that we want to do. What would this give? 32. It's a good chunk. I don't want to do that. I'm just kind of curious. How about this guy? 15. All right, we're gonna have to think about that a bit more. But right now, I'm still trying to recover from that loss. Okay, I took a quick look around the base and actually found a lockbox nearby and thought, you know what, I want to hurry up and do that. So I went ahead, threw some biofuel in, turned the generator on, trying to get power up here to make a lockpick. In the meantime, I threw my pistol in here because I wanted to see how the upgrades worked. And you could see we've got firepower, clip size, and reload speed are our options here. Now, I've got the gun parts here, 5 of them, and you can see that each of these has a cost. Not too expensive. I did just burn some of these for mass, but as you can see, I still have enough to do an upgrade or 2. I don't think I'll upgrade the pistol necessarily. I think I'd probably upgrade the rifle once I have that. But anyway, it's pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and take the pistol back. Now the stairs here, what I did was I popped a hole in the roof and threw the stairs on here because I thought I would be gathering a whole lot of stuff and really kind of build a second level to the base. And that's where my death was really unfortunate because I had a lot of the wood and stuff on me. Now, I do still have plenty of cordage. Fortunately, you can see I've got 41. I can make 3 more. So that's good. I had left that behind. But when I was out, I was gathering a ton of wood. I just had so much stuff. So it kind of set me back here. Let's take a look. We have 12 planks right now. It's not too bad. Those are not too bad together, but I did have quite a bit. I was really excited about going gung-ho on the base. Let's see. Power stop. So where are we at? 449. So we just need the power a little higher. I don't have any more biofuel to burn, but this won't be as long to wait. This will hit 500 in the near future. I'll make the key. That will use the power and let it fill back up while I'm out doing things. We'll get that lockbox. Now, I just want to double check. It's still there. It was straight out my door. I was telling myself, okay, run straight out your door. I don't remember exactly. Oh, there it is. Right on the rock there. So it's definitely still there. I want to hurry and get the key before it, disappears or anything. I don't know how long these things stay out there, but I don't want to miss my opportunity. Now, I actually have opened a lockbox before in one of those earlier episodes, and I don't really remember what was in it exactly, like what kinds of things were in it. I just remember there was a lot of stuff in it, and so I'm kind of excited to open another one. So I think I just need to wait this out, and then we will go check that out. Once I have that and I get power back, I want to make the base light and get some more light in here. It's pretty dark at night. Okay, we've got the power that we need, so let's get this going. Get down here. Now, the funny thing is I just was running around again, and I found another lockbox even closer to me. So I don't know which one I'll take. Probably whichever one's easier to get to. Now, if I had enough of these, I could do 2, but that would be a little while. I'd have to get power back and use power to break down some more of the iron fragments, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so there's our key, and I probably shouldn't run around with all this stuff. I used to think when I was running around earlier that it's not a big deal. When I died, I know where I'm at pretty easily now, or pretty well rather, so it's not that big a deal to get back. But since dying and losing my stuff, I'm really more nervous about that now. Okay, so it looks like our crate is gone over there. I don't think that's it. It was right up there. So we're probably gonna have to go to the other one anyway, which is, let's see, it's on the other side. There's the plant box. We'll check that out in a bit. So it's just down here. I was out there looking back at the shack, so I knew how to find it again, just in case. So I think it was just down here. Don't tell me I made the key for nothing. Did I make the key for nothing? Are all of these things on some kind of similar timer? There's a normal crate. Oh, That's a bummer. It was, yeah, it was definitely in these under these trees right here. Aw, that's a bummer. Well, unfortunately, there are no crates around. I just did a big loop around the place here. Found some normal crates, but no locked crates. So it makes me wonder if they kind of appear throughout the world at the same time and then disappear at the same time. I don't know. Very unfortunate, but that's okay. We have a lockpick now, so next time we run across one, it shouldn't be an issue. Let's take a look at power here. Oh yeah, still slowly building that. I definitely need to go hunting to get some biofuel. I haven't been finding any in crates. It pops up every once in a while, but none recently. Everything I've got has been from animals. So we have the planter box out here. Let's check in on this guy. So you can see these are actually coming along now. The light is 30%. This is actually the highest I've seen it. I looked earlier, even when the sun was almost straight up, and it was still at about 30%. So I don't really know how it comes to this number. But anyway, that's where it's at. We'll throw water in there, why not? Because I've got fruits and things. Let's see. I don't think I have any more ash. Oh, I do have 3. That's not going to help. I think it's going to give it, what, 1? One thing to note about this, too. I actually had a bit of a pile that I thought calculated just about right to fill this up. I threw it all in there, it filled it to 100%, and then it kicked back out the 3 ash that you just saw. So you don't actually waste any, at least when it comes to the planter box. I can't speak for anything else that works in a similar fashion, but at least the planter box didn't waste any, which was cool. So let's see, I don't have any more wood, but that's going to be what we need once we get the power. So I think I'm going to gather, actually, we dropped that off, didn't we? Yep, that's right. I think I'm going to gather some wood. Yeah, so we're just about there. This is actually very easy. Other than the power, it's pretty straightforward. In fact, once the power's full on both sides, I could make 2 of these, which might not be a bad idea. It might be cool to put one outside, especially for so few resources. But obviously we have to wait for power. I think in the meantime I might try to spend the last bit of daylight here gathering some wood. Accidentally bandaged myself there. Alrighty, we've just hit enough power to make the base light, so I'm going to go ahead and trigger that. Get the power regenerating in here as quickly as possible. So I'm going to put this up, and then I've got some ceilings being crafted, or at least they're done now. I made a few and then stopped. I wanted to make sure I didn't use up all the wood. I guess I was fine. You can see we've got a lot of other materials. I've made 2. I'm going to make 2 more. And that will be the one above me, this guy, and then these 2 over there. And then we'll actually be able to step up there on a flat platform. Right now, obviously, it's angled. That doesn't quite work out for us, especially when I want to make a second floor up there with walls and everything. So let's go ahead and grab this base light. Let's see. And we're going to get this up. And again, I've got light from the fire. This is typically going. So I'm kind of thinking that I put it back here over some of this stuff. Might be good. Maybe like here? Let's see, I actually don't want to put it up too high, right? In fact, maybe I should wait, because there might be some kind of issue with the ceiling. This might not be the best idea. So let's see here. I think what we'll do is we'll take down the roof, or the roof. I was going to say the ceiling, the roof. Let's take down this one actually, and then we'll put the ceiling up, and then we can put the light there and know that we're not blocking anything. So that'll be good. We'll get a little bit of materials back here too. Sweet. Look at those stars. Okay, and then we want you here-ish. There we go. Sure. Alrighty, and then let's see. I don't suppose this will snap. Oh, it lays all goofy. What about on the floor? No? Okay, let's put this over here and just kind of as high, well, without clipping. Let's do this. Switch on. Oh, it uses power, doesn't it? Ooh, I like that. It makes all this stuff dark, but that's okay. We can tell what it is. Okay, I'm really curious about power now. We still have, so there you go, 0.1 going out. Huh. So it definitely slows things down. We're going to have to remember to turn the light off when we go out to hunt. Or maybe in here if we're not using it. If I'm not doing anything, it might be a good idea to leave it. I don't think I'll make a second one. Part of me wanted to make one outside, but I think I will wait and see. It's been a very productive early morning stroll. When the sun comes up, I like to kind of just jet out and do a loop around the hill and look for crates and just different supplies. And man, I keep running into quite a few. Unfortunately, no locked crates, but plenty of other crates here. Let's see if I can ninja this one without him noticing me. Give me all that stuff. Okay, so that's the dude. The new dude is over there. His base is coming along. I definitely need to kind of figure out. I think you use the hammer to break things down. Well, it says repair, right? You use the hammer to repair, but I seem to recall something about using the hammer to like break down enemy bases. I think you just need to break their power unit. The base command unit, whatever that's called. I think that's all you need to do, but I'm not sure. I'd love to test that out. Obviously, we need a hammer. We need a better gun again. You know, better weapon and ammunition so that we're kind of ready to take them on. As much as I would like to get revenge on the other guys, there are 2 of them now. So anyway, I think if I were doing that experiment, I, unfortunately for him, may have to go for the noob. May have to go after him to try that out. But, yeah, no lock cases. I was actually thinking about that too, and I seem to recall that that's where I got the rifle, right? I think I got the rifle out of the locked box, so it'd be very good to find another one. It'd be excellent. Oh, these are still slow going. Look at that light, 49%, even though it's like pretty early. I don't really, I guess I could throw some ash in there. I guess I can show you this now. If I throw 55 in, it threw me 5 back. I have no water, but actually that's kind of odd for the number of heal bags, or these guys here that I found. I have no water. Yeah, nothing there. Biofuel. I was kind of thinking about going hunting with a pistol, just taking out like maybe, you know, a wolf, try to get some fat to burn a biofuel so I can get the power going a bit better, but I don't know. I kind of feel like if I'm going to be doing that, I should wait until I get the shotgun or something. Might be the better way to go. I'm not entirely sure. One of the next things I want to do as well is the animal housing. I actually have the materials for this. It's really just a power thing. I don't know if that's going to be the next thing I do, but I think that this is probably a good thing because you get these different resources from them. It's kind of like having the planter box, only hopefully the animal one is a bit more productive. That planter box is very slow. Alrighty, well, while power builds up back at the base, I thought I'd just go out on a little excursion and, oops, I wanted to get that crate, but I was also trying to keep an eye on this guy. I don't know where he is, which is a little nerve-wracking. I don't think they stray too far. I know the other 2 guys actually have actually been moving a bit farther away than I had seen before. I ran across them. It's actually really eerie, because you can hear them hammering sometimes. Can I get you? I was walking through and I just heard ping, 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 and I started looking around, and sure enough I found them kind of spread out. I don't know what they were hammering on because it didn't seem like they were near anything they'd be hammering, but that is pretty creepy just to have that sound and know like you're not alone. Like there's other people, quote unquote, here. It's very creepy. So let's see here. I'll be honest, I'm really hoping to find a lockbox. I basically came out here thinking, you know what? I hope I can find a lockbox. Let's go see if we can find one. I think it would be great. Having the key on us obviously means we can open it right away. And if we find one, I'm hoping there's a gun in it. As far as I know, it might be automatic. I've opened one. And I'm pretty sure, I'd have to go back and watch the video to confirm, but I'm pretty sure it had a gun in it. So anyway, I just have my fingers crossed. I'm just rolling out here for now. So I think that's going to be how I pretty much spend today. The rest of the day is just roaming around looking for a lockbox and obviously picking up other supplies along the way. Is this what I think it is? Oh yeah, check it out. We found a lockbox. I was actually headed back to the base. Well, no gun, but wow, look at all this stuff. Ammunition, a good amount of ammunition. Oh, and the fragments too. That's really good. That's awesome. I'll take it. Now we need a new key. I was actually starting to head back in the direction of the base. Thought, you know what? I might as well head back. Not finding anything. At least no lockbox. But there you go. Lucky me. So that's cool. Yeah, some scrap metal here. Wait a second. Oh no, that's a fern. I was like, is this another lockbox? Yeah. Cool. I think the fragments are actually pretty helpful because I was just short for something I was looking at. I can't remember what. I think I needed 15 and I had like 6 or something. So I may not have picked up enough for whatever that was. But I know one of the things I was looking at, although I don't know if it takes fragments, was the animal housing. Let's just take a peek at that again. Yeah, it wasn't that. Actually, we were good on that. That's right. I do have all of this just dropped into the box here. But we did get 16 more. What does that put us at? 24? So we could be 1 short. I know it's like 25 for a couple different things, but anyway, so we could, I do have the materials for another lockpick. I also like the idea of making a solar panel just so that it says a trickle of power during the day. But I mean, during the day, I'm just running around and everything. It might be nice to have that coming in and getting us over that 500 mark. I don't know. That could be pretty cool. And we're close, right? We have the 7. That might have been what I was thinking of. So now we're at 13. We're not quite. We're just a few away. We're just 2 away on copper. But I have the scrap metal in the box. I've got the electrical components, the power we would get, or we could get there. We'd have to recycle some things to get the mass up there. But anyway, I like the idea of that. The downside is, I did replace all the ceilings last night. The downside is, where would I put it? I was thinking this would all be usable floor space, but if I put a solar panel somewhere, it occupies an area here. It could be that I throw walls all around this, and then on the roof, I put multiple solar panels. It's probably the best way to go. But yeah, I obviously have a lot of walls to make if that's the case. I'd actually like to put a ceiling over the top of this as well. But I don't know if that's something you can do. I would imagine you can, that you don't actually have to have full support. I could try that really quick. Let's see. Just make sure I have cordage and wood. We'll do a ceiling short on nails. There we go. Ceiling, go. Okay, so we can actually test this. This is actually a little funky right here, having to go around this corner and hop into the door. So if I can put the ceiling here, actually either way, whether I can do it or not, I may end up putting a foundation floor here, do the 2 walls here, and then we'll have a 2x3. You know what, that's just going to be the better way to go. I definitely want to do that. Let's take a peek. Foundation, yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. And then I don't have enough wood. So I'd have to go. I definitely have to go chop some wood, but that's not a problem. It's one of the nice things about this tree right here. This gives out 6 wood actually. It's pretty good. So I think I'm going to work on that as the sun kind of begins to go down. I'm going to gather enough wood to try and get this all wrapped up tonight. Okay, I'm taking down the last wall in here now. Just break this guy down. So there you go. I actually put the doorway, window, ceiling up. The ceiling did go up, floating with only, I guess, these 2 support walls there. So that wasn't a problem. Let's see. We've got the door now. Sure, that's fine. Cool. Now we have more space to work with here. Much, much better. And we've got plenty of space on top. And you know, I think with just some wood, we'll be able to make plenty more walls. We look at the resources here. I've got a lot of nails, so I can do, 7 at the moment. I might even have some more in storage. Plenty of cordage. There's no shortage of cordage anymore. I think I even have some fiber. Yeah, I've got 13 fiber, so we've got 6 more. So we can do quite a bit here. And even in a worst case scenario, I just put up like one ceiling, then maybe I could throw a solar panel up there. I think that could be cool. But I think next time I want to focus on, well, it's either that or the animal housing, one of the two. Maybe both next time. I might be able to do both. That's going to be the goal. I think we'll just try to shoot for getting both of those made. I also like the idea of maybe moving this, the wood burner. It's kind of expensive because if I break that down, I lose some material, and I know this wasn't cheap to make. Wood burner. Oh, actually, it's not too bad, I guess. Anyway, I was thinking if it were like I could put it just center of the floor, it might be kind of cool for like lighting. It would also help a little bit, but then also I could reach anywhere. Right now, I am cold if I stand here. I'm not close enough to that heater, so. And I had thought about maybe it was because everything was open, but that was including when I had all the roof and everything in here. So, anyway, I think that I think we're doing okay for all the losses I had recently. I feel like we're getting back on track. I do want to thank you guys for watching. As always, I really appreciate it, and stay tuned for the next one.